Atlantic Challenge 2022 for the arrival of 2 in a row. They are coming in and screaming as they go. Daryl and Sean from South Africa have been rowing 3,000 miles across the Atlantic Ocean. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. They've got supporters in the water just over there, also screaming and shouting at their arrival. Canary Islands, all the way across the Atlantic Ocean. It has taken them 54 days to come in to English Harbour here in Antigua in the Caribbean. A very different boat from what you're used to seeing.
There we go, give it the look.
This is an open class boat.
Yes, well done, guys! Yes, good job!
Fierce
Great stuff!
Fierce emotions on board from the lads.
You did it, James! Well done!
You can see Ian Couch there, head safety officer with the flare to let them know that they've crossed the finish line. We were out in the open water just now and they were asking us how far is it? Big swell, lots of wind. Quite the rowing from these guys. You've done it!
Great job.
Oh, look at the relief.
Oh, that's good, man!
Yes. Sean Geyser and Daryl Turler
You did it, James. Well done.
have rowed the Atlantic, and what a relief for them. And they have only finished on World Cancer Day, which is also in support of their charities. I'll tell you a little bit more about their charities shortly. Sean at the back there, you can see to the right of the screen, is a civil engineer born and raised in South Africa but now lives in the Bahamas. He's a waterman, loves surfing, spearfishing, diving, boating, spent time in the Navy. He also lived here in Antigua for 4 years, which is where the intrigue for the challenge began.
Go on!
Come on, James! You did it! Well done, guys!
Okay.
Yes!
Gonna hit the end of the dock.
Well yes, man! Come on! 3,000 miles! We can go! Let's go! Let's go!
See friends and family up on the porcupine, waving the South African flag. Oh, they gave it everything coming in. Oh.
Yes, we did it!
3 years ago, Sean met Grant Blakely, who rowed solo for South Africa in 2020 in Team Melakukla. So if you are following the race, you'll recognise the boat from then. Daryl, who is also South African, now lives in the UK. He fractured his back in 2 places, aged 16. While playing rugby, he fractured his back, which resulted in debilitating back pain that only exercise and core strengthening could ease. Saying he's proving to himself on this road that he can do stuff even with a bad back and not being an athlete. Daryl also got his pilot's license in 2016 and ran the Paris Marathon in 2018 and 2019. They initially found this to be quite emotionally draining with the headwinds at the start, making it tough and slow. By day 2, they were on power anchor as the winds were blowing them east. Once off power anchor, they rode an hour on and an hour off until nighttime, when they shifted to a 2 hours on, 2 hours off routine. And that took them southwesterly on a route to escape the conditions and to get into those trade winds as soon as possible. These were another team that noticed the seemingly never-ending pain of nighttime rowing in the pitch black, nothing to look at, and so unable to see when the waves were going to strike from the side. That can be quite terrifying, I can imagine. Daryl at one point feared that he'd broken his toe in the first week. And they took a few oars to the shins and ribs, adding to the body pains as well. They saw lots of wildlife out there, even Sean getting hit by flying squid in the first couple of days. And they had a large pod of dolphins around the boat, around 30 to 40 dolphins. I'm wondering if it's the same pod of dolphins that met with a number of the teams. They were circled by a marlin in the first week, and they thought they saw a shark at one point, but it turned out to be a 19-foot marlin. Thankfully, it didn't bump nor strike the boat. Daryl also had a bird land on his head. We'll find out a little bit more about all of that when we get in dockside. Keep sending in your messages of support, guys. We're looking forward to seeing them step on land for the first time in just a few minutes. We're going to keep the live going, so don't go anywhere. Let's hear about their story when they get onto the podium. Stay where you are. See you in a bit.
and make some noise, clap some players, and give it up for 2 in a row, Sean and Daryl! Come on, guys!
Welcome back to the Talisker Whisky Atlantic Challenge 2022 for the arrival of 2 in a row. Daryl and
We got a
Sean
lot of wind, a big coat,
are being blown into Nelson's dockyard.
but soon they are safe and sound at the dockyard.
What an arrival. They came into big swells, big waves. Happy family. Can't wait to see them. How are you feeling? Oh, I don't know words. It's quite loud, isn't it? Wait to see Daddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 in a row. Let's give it up and a big applause for the guys.
So you might notice there all the handprints on their boat. This is because of their chosen charities, and their boat is decorated in handprints from children and young people currently fighting cancer.
And here they are. Who said it should be easy to get to the dockyard? Sean and Daryl, welcome to Antigua.
They rode for Children with Cancer UK, a national children's charity dedicated to fighting against childhood cancer. Kids Cancer Foundation, providing hope and support to young patients and their families. Cancer Society of Bahamas, which was established to serve the public through educational programs aimed at bringing awareness to early detection and prevention.
Ladies and gentlemen, what we're just witnessing today in beautiful National Dockyard English Harbour, the arrival of 2 in a row, Sean and Daryl! Yes, guys! You did it! Well done, guys! Well done, guys! Lots of love here at the dockyard. Anna says, we rode the Atlantic. Indeed you did. 3,000 miles across the Atlantic from London to English Harbour. Well done, guys. 2 in a row. Sean and Daryl, come on. Come on, yeah! Yeah, boy!
The moment
I know
they've been
safety
waiting
first,
for.
but in order to step on land, it's a good idea not to be attached to the boat. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise if we want to see these 2 incredible men step on land. We can do better than that. Would we like to see Sean and Daryl step on land? I think that was a yes. Who's first? Careful, there might be some wobbly legs.
It is so loud for her. Oh, look at that. Hug for Dad.
Very emotional scenes here at the dockyard.
What an arrival.
This is madness.
Sean and Errol. What a lovely moment. It's time to step onto the podium. This stockyard is world famous for being moving. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, what we just witnessed this incredible, beautiful morning here at Nielsen Stockyard in English Harbor, Antigua. The arrival of two in a row. They started their journey 12th of December last year, 3,000 miles away in La Gomera. They are now here, safe and sound, after 54 days, 3 hours, and 36 minutes. We have a certificate of achievement and some gift bags from Antigua Bermuda government, handed over by fellow ocean rower Kevinia. Give it up for team 2 in a row. So, ladies and gentlemen, Sean and Daryl, what an incredible start to a Saturday. I like the approach. Let's not make it too easy. It is the world's toughest row for a reason, but you did very well, so well done. So you started your journey 54 days ago. You started your journey way longer back. Sean, you met Grant out here at Nielsen Stockyard when he did his row in exactly the same boat. You got inspired, a seed was planted. You bought the boat, you guys bought the boat, and Daryl, you came on board, and now you're here. What an incredible journey. It's also a very special day. It's World Cancer Day today. So, a big applause, yeah? How does it feel to step on land here at Nielsen Stockyard, especially on this day, Sean?
Carson, I'm blown away. Firstly, these people, this is incredible. We didn't expect a reception like this. I used to live here, and COVID affected the finish. And this is fantastic to see people here. I just want to take 2 seconds, Carson, firstly to thank the sponsors, the donors, the fans, the followers, the charity, KCF in Palm Beach, Florida, especially Kelly, Michelle, Megan, and the rest of the team. The kids, they've been with us this whole time. They've put us through the hard times and the good times where they've joined us with it. And it's 4 of them on board that aren't with us anymore. Their stars were with us at night, guiding us through. I just want to say thank you to them. Thanks, guys. Awesome, incredible journey. Incredible. Simply incredible. I'm sorry I'm emotional, but I don't care. I really don't care.
I think everybody understands that you are emotional. For the public here, all the handprints on the boat are handprints from children with cancer. So it means a lot. And Daryl, tell us a little bit about the experience.
I honestly don't know what the fuss was about. That was so easy. that was ridiculously easy. Honestly, that's the hardest thing I could ever imagine doing in my entire life. It tested me emotionally. I've cried. I've never cried so much in my life. I've never laughed so much in my life. Physically, I'm broken. Mentally, I'm so fatigued. But all these experiences along the way, that's why I'm doing it. When you see 4 shooting stars in a shift, that's why I'm doing it. When a whale breached this morning at sunrise, that's why I'm doing it. So it's all these little moments, and there's no more pain. I'm not tired anymore. My hands are fine. It's all worth it, and it really is the world's toughest row. But my God, what an experience!
Oh, loved it. Yes, a big applause. So now you're saving time on Thailand after 54 days. Has there been any time out there to talk about future challenges?
Yes, maybe. If you have a cold beer, possibly.
I can just say when Sean saw the boat coming in with Grant 2 years ago, he got inspired. So if there's a bike coming into the dugout, God knows what's going to happen. Daryl, hope you're up for it. Ladies and gentlemen, you saw it all here at the dugout. 2 in a row, 54 days, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Let's take a big giveaway for Sean and Daryl, and then you have your first meal on Brian and thank you your loved ones. So Sean and Daryl, 2 in a row. Hip hip, hip hip, hip hip. Well done, guys. We're now doing a live interview with Charlotte on YouTube Live, Facebook Live. After that, it's time for a meal. Well done.
Come down here, guys.
Yeah, boys.
Oh, Charlotte. I've forgotten a few people, right? So I just need to get that in right now. Family, friends in South Africa. Some really special people. Carsten kept talking about Grant. Grant Blakeway rode this and subsequently has suffered cancer. He's fighting it. And I just, Grant, if you're watching, but it's done. I'm so happy. I'm so proud to have rode this boat. Thank you to Audrey for all your support and help. Mom and Dad, I know you're watching. I'm here. A little bit more furry, I'm here. And Tante Ingla, Uncle Herbie, on Hopewell in Wartburg on their farm. Thank you so much for your support. And to everyone else that's watching this, work partners and family and friends. And it's mind-boggling, this whole thing. It's incredibly mind-boggling. I just want to thank everybody for it. And I'm not going to enjoy it. I want to thank him too. I want to thank him for everything he's on board. It's been so emotional.
Charlotte, it's been an incredible journey. We never once regretted the decision.
Are you drunk?
We loved every second of it. It was so nice for us to bond the way we did in the water. We laughed so much.
We've cried so
We
much.
cried so much. And it was just such a brilliant experience. And not once were we scared. We had the best of conditions. We had the worst of conditions. And we just pushed on. We just plowed through it. We just took everything as it came. And when there were moments to enjoy, we enjoyed them. And when there were moments to work, we worked. But it was an amazing experience. I've never seen so many shooting stars in my life.
I wouldn't have done anything differently.
Oh, not a thing.
Not a thing.
Not a thing.
Nothing.
And I'm sorry that our families are being put through this because they never signed up to this.
They did.
We chose to do this. We put ourselves in this position. They didn't. And the support that they've been for us has been incredible. It's been absolutely amazing. Friends and family back home, the support has been amazing. And then as Sean, taking these kids with us, there were times when you think, this is getting hard. This is hard. But they never had a choice in getting with the seas. We made the choice to get on there, and we did. And they've driven us through. And as Sean said, the 4 little children aren't with us anymore. There were stars shining bright for them. Well, it was incredible. Absolutely incredible. If anybody is thinking of doing this,
Do it.
I would highly recommend
Do it.
do this because
It's the
this
hardest,
is the
toughest, nastiest,
unbelievable
horriblest, best thing you'll ever do in your life.
It is the best thing
Ever.
you can do. Oh,
Amazing. I don't even need to ask you anything. You've said it all.
We cover everything.
Absolutely. All my questions answered in one.
yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
Charlotte, thank you.
And thank you to
Thank
everybody.
you to the AC team. I mean, without you guys, it wouldn't be what it is. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you to you guys.
Well, without you guys, we wouldn't be here either.
And a very special thank you to AC, to Ian and Carsten and the rest of the team.
Definitely.
Ian has helped us immensely. He's got us through some really difficult moments.
Yeah.
He's a treasure. Absolute treasure.
Thank you so much, guys. It's really lovely to have you in Antigua. What an
It's lovely to
arrival.
be in Antigua.
Thank you.
In a different way.
Totally different.
You
I've lived
lived
home
here?
for 4.5 years. And
Yeah.
now I'm here, and it's like so different to come in like this. So different.
Well, welcome to Antigua again.
Thank you.
Enjoy it. And we look forward to
Thank you.
hearing about more on your Instagram account and
Thank you so
Facebook.
much. Thank you.
See you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming down to the dugout. Soon there'll be a little shower, but don't worry, the temperature is high here. When Sean and Daryl approach the table for the first meal on Ireland, let's give them a big applause. Our next arrival, Brian and Finish, are coming in tonight around 11 and 12 tonight, so stay tuned. Thank you for coming.
Woo. Cheers aplenty. We were all flooded, couldn't hold them back. That was awesome. 2 in a row are here. That's our 32nd team to arrive. There are still 10 more teams out there. So we've got another arrival tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. The Dragonfish will be here between 11